It's nice flying inside the vehicle, keeping nice and warm. Oh snap, I got too low. All right, I crashed. So let's see if I can recover this, or it's gonna be a long freaking walk. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while, but today it is snowing out and I had to get out today to fly the Avata for the first time in the snow. I will be flying from inside the car. So in today's video, I'm just going to give you a few tips on what to do when you're trying to fly your Avata in the snow. It's not always recommended to fly in the snow, but if you want to, or if you do, here's a few tips that will help you actually get a better experience when flying. I attempted to fly outside at the pavilion over there. However, my fingers, they can't handle this cold, so I decided just to come inside into the car or into the SUV. And I'll show you my setup here. I have my batteries warming. I have my Avata drying off a little bit because I did crash. I did a pre-flight and actually crashed in the snow. And like I said, I'll give you a couple tips on what to do when you're recovering your aircraft from the snow. Also, we'll see how the signal is when you're flying from inside the car with your goggles. I do have the goggles 2, and I do have it hooked up to the phone for the remote ID, and that's no problem for me. All right, so you guys just hang tight and we'll get right into it. All right, so tip number 1, do whatever you need to do as much as you can inside the car and try not to be outside as much as possible because of the elements, and things get wet and you don't want it to be sitting outside in the wet snow for a long period of time. So we're going to do everything inside and then go outside and then start our flight. All right, so now that we got everything going, we're going to hook up. And I already did my settings. We didn't have to go through all that. I already did my settings within the app. And we have the DJI Fly app going. So let's get up in the air quickly. Let's get into manual mode here. Let's go. All right, so just another quick tip. Keep your batteries warm, and you saw I have my batteries up here on the dashboard with the defroster going. Keep them warm because I did put a cold battery in here before, and I was getting a message that the battery was low and throttle was reduced. However, I did have 60% battery, so the colder your batteries are, the less it will perform. Another quick tip. All right, so my signal, if you see my distance versus my signal, and I'm going behind trees and everything, and I'm still at 50 megabits and I'm inside the vehicle. I didn't get any type of calibration error or anything. require me to do any type of calibration or whatever. So when you're flying from inside the vehicle, you'll have no problem. Especially it's nice flying inside the vehicle, keeping nice and warm. Oh snap, I got too low. All right, I crashed. So let's see if I can recover this, or it's gonna be a long freaking walk. All right, let's see. All right, I think it's upright. Yeah, there we go, it's upright. All right, so I have really no signal. Let's see if I can start these motors. And I'm gonna start it in manual mode. All right, there we go, we're up. I'm gonna have to come back and clean off, and where am I? Shoot, I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna have to clean off my, my lens here. All right, so I have to look at the footage again, but I was pretty far away. My signal was at 2 megabits. And I think, actually I'm in normal mode. I'm not even in manual mode. Oh, it says I'm in manual, but I'm having trouble. Maybe because my gimbal pitch seems like I'm not really going anywhere. It's my buddy Corey out there, standing out there. I'm going to land on his truck. Hopefully I can do this safely. Can't see. Oh!
Attitude mode. Fly with caution.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, Corey. All right. It's crazy. So it got a little wonky there. So let me go recover this Avata. Sorry, bro. All right, so all right, it is okay. Now comes the recovery. So best thing to do is have a rag and dry off your aircraft and take out the battery and get the battery warm. Set it to the side, dry it off. I don't have my rag with me. I just got some Kleenex tissues and stuff, but that's good enough. And I'm just gonna dry off the battery, set it to the side, and then start drying this off. Now with the Avata, you do have these nooks and crannies here, and you will get snow. If you do land in the snow or crash in the snow, you will get snow in these little cracks here in the frame, the little openings in the frame. And you want to get those out, get those dried off pretty quickly. Shake it out. Make sure you secure the gimbal too when you're shaking it, because you don't want that gimbal to be bouncing back and forth. Shake it out. And if you need to, take something, poke the snow out as much as you can, and then set it up here. And if that's your last flight, you can just leave it there and let it dry off while you're driving home or something like that. Also, I didn't mention that I am using an ND16 because of the snow, because of the brightness of the snow and everything. I'm using an ND16 filter by Freewell, and there will be links in the description below if you're interested in picking up a pack of those. And for my settings, I just realized I was recording in 4K 60, which is going to be a little bit difficult when editing this because I am recording my main camera in 24 frames per second. So I'm going to see what I can do. But I'm recording in 4K 60, and my shutter speed was 1/120. My white balance was 5700, and my ISO was set to auto with a max of 1600. So just a quick flight. Just wanted to take advantage of the weather we have out here today, and I wanted to put the Avata up for the first time in the snow and see what kind of footage I can get, and also to see what kind of signal I can get from flying inside a vehicle. But if you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like drone reviews, tips, tricks, tutorials, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for future content. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.